Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of my Euro Truck Simulator 2 series. Obviously, if you listened to the end of the last episode, you are expecting me to be now talking about the differences in version 1.49 and maybe even the DAF XD. I was going to talk about that, but straight away we're 2 episodes in and already I've thrown the plans out the window because SES have released the Christmas Winterland event. So obviously I was, I think we were all expecting them to release a Christmas event. Being new, I haven't taken part in one before, but I have seen that they go on, and I've taken part in the last couple of DLC cruising events. I was just expecting it to be something very similar to that. So imagine my surprise when that is not what we got at all. What we got was something rather special. And as you can see from the back of the truck, I am making a delivery from Christmas Winterland. Right now, this has come from the Craft. Yeah, I think it's the Rudolph's Craft Centre. So there's bits and pieces in there. All of the trailers are dedicated to each depot, so each depot has its own trailer design. They're all the same style, but they have a different motif on them. In this case, as I say, it's Crafts. You'll also probably see that I've put a new paint job on my truck. I had created the truck paint job and a trailer paint job to do a few jobs. I wasn't expecting the event to be out yet for Christmas. Basically because we're still running the Balkans events. I think they're on till the 19th. Let's get back into first person. So I thought that we'd be waiting a little bit longer before we got those, so I thought I'd have been driving around in my truck and trailer for a while before the event came along, but then here it is. And the way the event works is it's kind of World of Trucks deliveries, so the external contracts. So that means obviously I can't use my trailer. There are no external, I can't remember what the other ones are called, the ones where it's cargo. There are none of those to deliver because they're expecting you to use their trailers basically to get in and out. And I think their trailers are the key to the Magic Portal. So as I say, Christmas Winterland is not part of the real world map. To get there you need to transfer or travel across a Magic Portal. They appear when you've got one of the trailers attached, ready to make a delivery. So we'll see that mechanic in just a minute. We're going to finish up this delivery first, and then we're going to get over there. I've actually completed the personal goals, I think, now for the event. To be fair, they're not anywhere near as long-winded to get as the cruising events have been, because some of the deliveries are actually really quite short, and you're back and forth to the same place, so you're not spreading yourself across a map, and there's no real trouble in remembering where you've been to and where you haven't. There are 5 different depots in Christmas Winterland. Delivering around there, okay. So when you're delivering to Winterland, then you'll be heading for one of those depots. Only one of them is kind of similar to real world depots. Oh, no, it's one of those. It's one of those. In that you've got the difficult parking option. The other 4 are all drive straight up. affairs, not much to them. The one that is more like a real world depot is the chocolate factory. Not an awful lot of money for that one. It wasn't much from a distance point of view. Let's have a look first off if there's any. If I saw one flick past, I did indeed. So we've got Rudolph's Crafts. That's possibly the only one. Yeah, the only one that we've got. So that's essentially turning and burning, going back to the place that we just came from. What I will do though, I don't think a refresh is going to make much difference on this company. That's workshop still, but let's just have a see if we come in to the job market. Have we got any other companies that are delivering? Oh, to the post office, ideal. Post office is a much better location to get into. There's an interesting piece to that. So going back to what I said before, and we need to go and pick up that trailer. Once we picked up that trailer, things get a little bit different, but at the moment if we go to the map, it's just your normal world map, and as I say, Winterland is not part of that map. So let's go and pick up the trailer. Oh, where are we going? We're going that way, aren't we? Of course. Force of habit there with the indicator. I'm tempted to grab a sleep before we get in there, because it looks better in the daylight. I mean, it looks good in the night time as well, I guess, but they can't see as much, I guess, in the night. So. Might grab the trailer and then have a sleep. Not really concerned about the amount of money that we're making, etc. So if it makes us late, that's okay. One of the good things about doing the jobs from the Winterland is that when you're coming back out again, you go to the portal and there'll be various, or you've got to pick up your job, there'll be various options for real world cities. So you can, if you're like me and that you've not really been playing the game that long, then you've probably still got quite a lot of undiscovered cities. So I found it quite useful to drop into a couple of places that I'd not been yet and discover them. Always surprises me when driving around these older bits that places like that haven't got a photo achievement attached to them. Was that where we were going? Fair enough. So you would expect a building like that, certainly on these. Is that not how we get in? We get a bit closer? No, obviously not the way in. How close can you get? Ah, is there a route in over there? Yeah, it's strange on the newer parts of the map when you see that it hasn't got the way in, the photo. Ah, there we go. Oh, I can see the trailer bouncing in the distance. As you can see, once again, the same style, but a different motif. And we're going to the post office, so we've got letters and parcels. Okay, now you'll see on the navigator, what popped up is set waypoint to the desired portal. So we have to find a portal. Fortunately for us, there's one very close by. Not always the case, some of them are a bit further away. I chose this one particular because it was quite close. So now we just drive over to that portal. Once we're there, then the magic can happen. I did say I was going to have a sleep, didn't I? I didn't bother. Dang it. Winterland does look good in the dark as well, to be fair, so maybe we should just go with it. Go with the flow. There are sleep options here, I guess, where the portal is, but... Oh, no, I don't want to turn yet. I turn in. After the roundabout. And as you can see there from the magic snow, and that is in fact the portal. So let's Get ourselves in here. All of the portals are sleeping areas. So we turn off the engine and we hit enter. And that is us magically transported to Christmas Winterland. See what we can see around here. As I say, everything lit up, so the Christmas tree lit up and what have you, it does look nice in the dark anyway, so we can live with that. One of the big differences, I guess, in this map is that there is actually no other traffic. So because of that, it's a lot easier to drive around in third person and have a good look around as we go. So you can see what the map's telling us there. We're not quite going to go that route, but we'll head over that way. Maybe take the parking brake off. So you'll see straight away that the snow's not just cosmetic. You do struggle for traction. I've swapped to the multi tyres, the Michelin multis, in the hope that it will help a little bit. Not really sure if it has, but you do struggle for traction and you do slip and slide a little bit, and it's obviously more difficult to stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just kiss that pole over. You can see now we're heading slightly uphill, so we're fighting the snow to get traction. But there are a lot steeper hills on the map. That behind us you see a railway bridge, so there is a train that drives around. I think it's the Winterland Express, which any resemblance to a famous train that is featured in a Christmas themed movie are purely coincidental, I'm sure. So we're just taking a little shortcut, I guess, up here. I've not yet found any hidden roads on the map. These aren't hidden areas, but it doesn't give you them as a immediate option for the sat-nav, and you'll soon see the obvious reason why. So for fans of the Ice Road Truckers program, we are going to drive across the lake. Which effectively gives us a nice shortcut to the post office. It is slippy, slidey ice. Let's put the parking brake on for effect. Oh, now I need to get going again. Wish I hadn't done that now. There's no option for studded tyres or putting tyre chains on that I've found. See, the delivery would be a straight drive up had we come the normal way. There's the train, aforementioned. But believe me, the route into the post office area without going across the lake is a lot more difficult than having to just figure out this reverse. and park the truck. Basically because it's up quite a steep hill. So delivery made. Obviously the value is quite low because we're not travelling much distance, but it does. I don't think there's any distance limit on the event qualification. As I say, I've completed the personal goals now, so I've not really been back and checked on that, but I don't think there is. So let's get another job from the same place, and let's again go for the shortest option we can find. It's just 30 miles. Unfortunately, we're going from the newest and shiniest part of the world with this dedicated winter wonderland back into the pain that is the UK and the base game. But it's nice and short, so let's do that one, and we can get that delivery finished. So the same's true in Christmas Winterland as is in the real world, i.e. you need to pick up your trailer before you can find a portal. So I'll show you that on the map just shortly. So you can probably see from the navigator there that that's also true, but if we go into the map you can see none of those portals that were there before are showing up now. But once we've got the trailer, we should have them back. Trains round again. Right, so you see once again, set waypoint to the design position has appeared. We'll get into the map, and there we go, as if by magic, because it is. The portals have reappeared. Now, so once again, we'll just back out of what we've just done, but yeah, you can see that it's given us that route there. But we know a better option, don't we? There are in total, I think, onto this lake there are 4 routes on. It depends the direction you're going from, although one of them is kind of halfway along the climb into the normal route into the post office area. There's a couple of the little mini lake areas that, as far as I can tell, they don't lead anywhere, but you can certainly skate around on them. Whoa! What button did I press there? That wasn't right, was it? Bit of an incline this time. Not too bad though, there are a lot worse. Ooh, forgot where I was going then, didn't I? Charlie's had a quick look at me driving on here. He's not had a go himself yet. School nights and all that, so hopefully tomorrow we'll get a bit of a session together. Given how much he's all over the road in the real world, I'm be interested to see how he gets on the snow. So you can see over to the left there, that's another one of those little lake areas that you can drive around on. And that's us back at a bottle. Engine off. And we will be transported back to the real world. Well, I say real world. ETS. Oh, yeah, let's just have a rest. Ah, daylight, that's better. It appeared I was heading the wrong way. That's what I was afraid of. I see a few of the drivers levelling up while I've been having fun in the snow. I have to go back in and make sure that they're now all settled with the right training. Oh, you see what I was doing? Spent too much time driving on the wrong side of the road. Another advantage of the Winterland is that I've maybe got a little bit better driving third person through practice. Yeah, Carlisle and Glasgow, nothing like them. I don't very often head over to this end of the map because it winds me up just how bad it is. And if it wasn't for the fact that there are some great bits, newer bits of the map, you'd probably be fine with it. But some of the weird decisions they've taken on the road, some of the bits they've omitted. Let's be honest, the north of Scotland they could have quite easily included. There's not that many roads. Nearly there. Oh, I want to go for a green light. obviously UPS that handle Santa's deliveries. And that says made the delivery. As I said, now that we've made the delivery, we go back in. No magic portals anywhere on the map. So if you made it this far, thanks a lot for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I know it can be a bit of a long haul. Bad dad joke, sorry. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.